6 NBA players who posted inappropriate things on social media. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to this month's shoutout giveaway. Kevin Durant.
Curry, cross court, bounce pass to Durant in traffic by James, who falls down. It's another dunk for KD.
Perhaps the biggest social media story across all of sports in recent years was Golden State Warriors superstar Kevin Durant and the rise of the burner account. Prior to the start of their 2017-2018 season, Durant engaged in some banter on Twitter. However, instead of using an anonymous account like he had planned, the champion and former MVP used his verified handle to send shots at his ex-teammates and coach in Oklahoma City. I don't regret clapping back at anybody or talking to my fans on Twitter. I do regret using my former coach's name and the former organization I played for. Durant later said during a panel at the TechCrunch dispute event in San Francisco. That was childish. That was idiotic. All those type of words. I apologize for that. D'Angelo Russell.
Russell picked up by Kuzma. Russell got it! It's a three!
Prior to Durant, the juiciest social media script around NBA circles came straight from Hollywood. During the 2015-2016 season, Lakers teammates engaged in a serious prank war. Things went a bit too far when rookie point guard D'Angelo Russell videotaped a private conversation with Nick Young discussing the veteran guard's romantic life. Young, who was engaged to Australian-born musician Iggy Azalea at the time, the video came to light when a celebrity gossip site posted it on Twitter, but it was unclear how the video was passed along to the company. Players on the Lakers roster isolated Russell, who eventually traded to the Brooklyn Nets, while Iggy Azalea broke off her engagement with Young. Honestly, I do. Russell said about putting Young's personal life in jeopardy. I've also been known as a guy that plays around a lot, and he has been too. To be around somebody that's similar with the similar characteristics is different. He's one of the guys that I've always talked to about anything, and I cherished our friendship. For me to have an incident like this come up and put it in jeopardy is not what I was intending to do. Steve Kerr.
Steve, look at this, a good look, Kerr rings up his second tray of the game.
Coaches aren't immune to Twitter mishaps. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr found that out earlier this season when he sent out a tweet that was meant to be a direct message. After the NBA's official Twitter account sent out a video of Houston Rockets guard James Harden drilling a step-back three-pointer against the San Antonio Spurs, Kerr couldn't hold back his thoughts. "It's an embarrassment," Kerr tweeted. "I think the league is so happy with all the scoring that it doesn't want to enforce stuff like that." Kerr quickly deleted the tweet, but it was already too late. The coach and former player was able to avoid a fine by the league, but he was still forced to own up to his snafu. A friend DM'd me and said, "What do you think about this clip?" And I responded to him and hit send, and I was like, "Oh no," Kerr said. Eric Bledsoe. It was just days into the 2017-2018 NBA season, but Eric Bledsoe had already had enough. He sent out one tweet that was clear and vague at the same time. "I don't want to be here," the tweet said. And who could blame him? The Suns had lost all 3 of their games to that point by a combined 92 points, which led to head coach Earl Watson being fired. After the tweet made its rounds, Bledsoe was called into a meeting with the Suns front office and explained the message was about a hair salon and not a trade request. Sure. Bledsoe was sent home from the team and traded a short time later. While he still stands by the tweet dealing with the getting out of a salon, he wasn't exactly unhappy that the deal went down. "I was pretty much like, whatever. I just wanted to get in a better situation," Bledsoe said. Draymond Green.
Draymond Green with the slam.
The dreaded new photos. Ooh. It seems to happen to people in all walks of life, but a much higher frequency for professional athletes. That was the case in 2016 for Golden State Warriors AllStar Draymond Green. While playing for Team USA that summer, Green accidentally posted a new photo of himself on Snapchat. After initially saying he was hacked, Green went to admit being at fault. "I kinda hit the wrong button and it sucks," he said. "It was meant to be private. We're all one click away from placing something in the wrong place, and I suffered from that this morning." Thunder swingman Paul George was also caught in a nude photo situation as a young player with the Pacers in 2014. Reportedly, the pictures were sent to a different person than George expected, who posted them on Tumblr, although the upcoming free agent denied that claim. "The whole story, as far as me being catfished, I know the girl that sent the pictures out," George said. "It wasn't a catfish story, it was a girl. I don't want to get into the story, but I know who's behind it." Larry Sanders. We hear there is nothing like showing off a fresh new tattoo on social media. Unless, of course, that fresh ink is misspelled. That's what happened to former Milwaukee Bucks big man Lowry Sanders. Back in the summer of 2014, he tried to flex on Instagram with a pair of new tattoos. The word ask on one hand and the word receive on the other. The problem, receive was spelled incorrectly. Apparently, Sanders and the artist missed the I before E except after C rule back in school. Anyway, the miscue didn't seem to bother Sanders too much after his followers alerted him to the issue. He posted another photo with the caption, ain't worried about nothing. Maybe he should be. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.